Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the life of a woman who has captivated the world with her incredible journey from Hollywood star to royalty, and now a global activist. I'm talking about none other than Meghan Markle. Her story is one of resilience, controversy, and transformation. So let's explore every twist and turn of her life. Early life and family background. Meghan Markle was born Rachel Meghan Markle on August 4, 1981, in Los Angeles, California. She was raised in a mixed-race family that gave her a unique perspective on life from an early age. Her father, Thomas Markle Sr., is of Dutch-Irish descent, while her mother, Doria Ragland, is African-American. Meghan's parents divorced when she was just a young child, but they both remained an important part of her life. She was close to her mother, Doria, who worked as a social worker and yoga instructor, and her father, Thomas, a former lighting director for television. Doria has often been described as Meghan's grounding force, someone who instilled in her a sense of empathy, activism, and independence. Visuals of Los Angeles, a young Meghan with her family, photos of her mother and father. Growing up in Hollywood, Meghan had a front-row seat to the entertainment industry. But what sets her apart from many others in the business is her experiences as a biracial woman. She later talked about how, as a child, she often felt caught between two worlds. She was too white for some of her black friends and too black for some of her white friends. Education and the early career struggles. Meghan's journey to success wasn't an easy one. She attended Immaculate Heart High School, a private all-girls school in Los Angeles, where she was known for being both academically gifted and involved in extracurricular activities like theater. It was there that Meghan first began to develop an interest in acting. But she didn't focus solely on the spotlight. In fact, she also had a passion for international relations and social justice. After graduating high school, Meghan went on to study at Northwestern University in Illinois, one of the top universities in the U.S. There, she majored in theater and international relations, a combination that would set the stage for both her career in acting and her future work in advocacy. It was during her time at Northwestern that Meghan began to build the foundation of her belief in using her platform for good. Cut to visuals of Northwestern University. Young Meghan on stage in college productions. Upon graduation, Meghan moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in acting. But like many in Hollywood, she faced an uphill battle. She took on smaller roles in TV shows, like General Hospital, and appeared in films such as A Lot Like Love, 2005, and Horrible Bosses, 2011. But it wasn't until she landed the role of Rachel Zane on the hit legal drama Suits in 2011 that her career truly skyrocketed. Acting career and advocacy work. Meghan's role in Suits changed her life. She played Rachel Zane, a smart, driven paralegal at a prestigious law firm, and fans immediately took a liking to her. What made Meghan stand out in the role was her intelligence and relatability, traits she'd later say were essential in connecting with her audience. Show clips from Suits, Meghan in character as Rachel Zane. But what many people didn't know was that even while she was acting, Meghan was already thinking about bigger things. She got involved in humanitarian efforts early in her career, using her platform to bring attention to causes she cared about. One of her first major advocacy roles came in 2014, when she became a global ambassador for World Vision. She worked on campaigns to improve access to clean drinking water for people in developing countries. Meghan also became heavily involved with United Nations Women, supporting their He for She campaign, which promotes gender equality worldwide. The royal romance, Prince Harry. Now here's where things get really interesting. Meghan Markle's life changed forever in 2016, when she met Prince Harry. The two were introduced through a mutual friend, and it wasn't long before their chemistry was undeniable. For those of us who followed this romance closely, it was clear from the start that Meghan and Harry were different. Their relationship wasn't just about being a prince and a Hollywood actress. It was about two people who saw the world in the same way and wanted to make it better. Cut to clips from Meghan and Harry's early public appearances. The couple kept their relationship mostly private at first, but in November 2017, they announced their engagement. The world watched as they celebrated their love in front of millions. Meghan's ring, designed by Harry himself, symbolized not just a promise of marriage, but the merging of two very different worlds. Meghan's wedding to Prince Harry on May 19, 2018, at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle was nothing short of magical. The royal wedding became a global event, watched by millions, with Meghan looking absolutely radiant in her Givenchy gown. But beyond the fairy tale moment, the wedding also marked a significant step for the British monarchy. Meghan Markle, a divorced biracial woman, was about to become the first American to marry a royal in more than 80 years. Life as a duchess, the highs and lows. After the wedding, Meghan and Harry's lives as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex began in earnest. They quickly became one of the most adored couples in the royal family, championing causes close to their hearts, including mental health, women's rights, and racial equality. Clips from royal engagements, their charity work, and public appearances. Meghan's personal story of navigating her biracial identity in the royal family made headlines constantly. In fact, it was this experience that led her to speak out about the intense media scrutiny she faced, especially when it came to issues of race. It's no secret that Meghan and Harry often found themselves at odds with the press, and this tension reached a boiling point in January 2020, when the couple announced their decision to step back from their roles as senior members of the royal family, stepping away from royal duties and new beginnings. After stepping down, Meghan and Harry moved to California in 2020, away from the prying eyes of the UK press. They settled in Montecito, Santa Barbara, and started to forge a new path. The couple launched the Archewell Foundation, which focuses on issues like mental health, social justice, and climate change. They also signed multi-million-dollar deals with Netflix and Spotify, creating content that reflects their values, including a documentary series about their life after the royal family. Meghan's first book, The Bench, 2021, a children's picture book about the relationship between fathers and sons, was also published. Inspired by her husband's bond with their son, Archie, advocacy, challenges, and legacy. Through it all, Meghan has continued to be a voice for social justice. In a world that's constantly changing, she remains unapologetically herself and someone who uses her platform to advocate for racial equality, mental health awareness, and the empowerment of women everywhere. However, her journey has not been without controversy. From the media's harsh treatment of her during her time in the royal family to public critiques of her lifestyle. After stepping down, Meghan remains a divisive figure. But what's undeniable is her resilience and her determination to create positive change.